there we have a picture of the sun as it is at the moment. Now there is going to be an eclipse this morning, and it's going to be between, what times are we going to be?
It's start time at 10:52 for this area.
10:52, so we're 20 minutes off yet.
In Valencia.
In Valencia.
Until 12:34.
So we're going to stop here till 12:34, and you can see that picture now is actually just moving out of frame. You can see how fast the sun actually moves. It's quite a big lens I've got on the sun, and there's no moon going into it at the moment, but in 20 minutes we'll just start to see the moon going into the sun there. But I'm going to have to keep moving the camera every so often, which I'm going to do now. Here's the camera. Can you see the camera? Perhaps you can't. Let me just put this one on for you. The camera is here. It's a camera with the big lens. There we go. And I'm just going to have to keep moving it because you can see it's going out of shot. So I'm going to just reposition the frame. It moves like from the bottom left corner to the top right hand corner. So I've just put it back to the bottom left hand corner so you can see. Let's have a look. So there it is, we're back on. But we'll keep doing that. It's going to be a little bit, not much happening at the moment for the next 20 minutes because it doesn't start until, is it 10:58?
10:52.
52.
You've got to remember though not to look directly at the sun with a naked eye or sunglasses because it can damage your eyes.
Yeah, don't look at the sun, that's not a good idea.
You can get special glasses that you can use for this, which are commonly called Eclipse glasses.
Yeah, we have actually a piece of...
It's just a piece of...
neutral density paper. Let's put this back on again. Which is this stuff. I use it for my cameras and lenses and things. It's neutral density paper, and that actually cuts down, and that's all these glasses are. You just put a filter in front of your face so you can look at the sun directly. I'm a bit worried about these clouds, are you?
Yeah.
It's getting very cloudy. But we can still
blow over.
Yeah, we can still see it. There it is. But it is going through the clouds. This lens on my camera is a 535mm lens, and I've got a zoom control on it as well, so it's giving me another 4 times magnification. So we should get a really good look at the eclipse.
Shall we say hello to people that we know are watching? We've got some messages coming in here.
Oh, have we? Yes.
We've got Stacey Tyler.
Hiya, Stacey.
Morning, Stacey. We've got Tracy Lee and Annette Wallace, Anne-Marie Fisher and Steve McDowell.
Wow.
Good morning to all you.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for coming in, and let's hope we have a spectacular... I'll let you look after my neutral density filter. So yeah, we're all automated. Let's put this one on as well. Just for, not going to see that much with this, but put that one on. That's okay. Right, so yes, so we wait. For those of you that we haven't got a bit of time to kill, so for those of you who've not seen us before, we'll just play our little intro video. So here we go.
Hola, we are Mike and Yvonne, and in February 2017 we bought a bungalow between the two great amazing salt lakes in Torrevieja. In August 2020 we decided to start sharing our trips and exploits on our YouTube channel called Between the Lakes, showcasing the different areas we visit and what we get up to. We also have a drone which we fly safely and within the current rules and regulations of the UK, Spain and Europe to capture some amazing views.
There we are, that's us, and we just repositioned again, and I can zoom in a little bit on this camera so we can actually get a bigger image.
Even though it's cloudy, you can still see the
Yeah.
sun through the camera, can't you? So
You can. So I get quite a large image there. It's interesting how quickly the sun moves.
yeah, you can actually see it moving.
You can
can't
see
you?
it moving, yeah. There's a little bit of wind going on there. That's why we've got a bit of a judder going on.
Is that the sun that's moving in the window? Or is that your camera?
I don't think the solar wind is going to. That's just the wind moving, but it's such a big magnification. It's obviously emphasises how much the camera moves. We'll nip it back down because inside. Let's go back down to there.
So what's actually happening?
What's actually happening?
Yeah. What happens? What's going to happen? Is it the moon?
Yeah. Well, where the Earth is a shadow, is becoming a shadow. No, it's not. The moon is becoming a shadow, or it's going to shadow the sun or in front of it. So it'll just the moon will pass in front of the sun. So from our perspective here, we will see a chunk come out of it. We're not going to get total eclipse because that's we're not in the path. Between Madrid and Barcelona is where the shadow is, and it's coming down from the north, from I think it's going over Iceland, Greenland, across the Atlantic, and it's sort of hitting northern Spain. It's probably about in the Bay of Biscay at the moment, or somewhere around there. It's because it's, well, maybe not that near, but it's coming down in that path. It'll just skim the top of Portugal and northern Spain, and it will just, the shadow, if you can imagine, it's going to be sort of quite a big shadow. You've got Madrid there and you've got Barcelona there. It's going to go between the two. We are outside total eclipse. We are again south of the shadow, but we will see quite a big chunk of the sun missing when it reaches total effect to us, which is, what time is that, about 11 something?
It's, yeah, I haven't got that here, but it's, yeah.
Yeah, it must be
It's sort of
midway
at
between.
midway between
Yeah.
10:52 and 12:34.
So that's quite a long time, isn't it? 10:52, 11:52, that's 1 hour 52. It's an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 38 minutes.
Yeah.
So somewhere mid-distance between 10:52 and 12:34 will be a total, the biggest chunk coming out of the sun from, you know, from our perspective, from looking at it.
Can we just ask,
So-
have we got sound? Because Annette Wallace is saying no sound.
No sound.
Can you let us know if you can hear us?
Yeah, you should be. Let's just put your volume up a little bit, see if we're coming through. Where's your volume?
I thought you'd put it on telly, so I turned it off. I thought you'd put it on telly, so I turned
Yeah,
it off.
so
I don't
that's
know how
fine.
to turn this volume down.
Yeah, it's that one there, isn't it?
I don't know how to turn this volume down.
There,
Turn it down.
just turn it off. Use that. You turn it on and off
I
there.
turn, yeah. Do you want it on or off?
Well, we'll just check it and make sure it's. I think the sound is going out.
Yeah, people are staying.
Yeah.
So we've got a few more people in. Let's have a look. Philip McCaig, good morning from a not so sunny Oldham.
Oldham. A few jokes about Oldham, isn't there? But we'll say no more.
You're not going to say a joke?
How do you get to Oldham? Don't you remember that one?
Yeah.
Who else have we got?
We've got Annette Wallace. Yeah, I think the sound's okay now. We've got Norman Collis. Good morning. Love your videos. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Steve McDowell, oh, sorry both, but grandkids have just arrived now, so have to bolt everything down. Have a lovely day.
Yeah, we know the feeling about that, don't we?
Yeah, we've got Chris Watson. Morning, Mike and Yvonne. I was there yesterday watching this back in UK. Scott Finlay, sound okay?
Hi, Scott. How are you doing?
Yeah, Stacey Tyler, yeah, I can hear you. Peter Smith, yep, sounds okay. Wayne, hear you loud and clear. Paul Williams, morning, Mike and Yvonne. We will be keeping an eye out for the eclipse from San Luis, Paul and Di. And we've got Graham Palmer. Hi, Graham.
Hey up, Graham.
Morning, guys. We have sound.
Good.
So the sound seems to be all right.
I just
now.
alter the camera for the sun. Keep his eye on it.
And Leslie Stewart, hello there.
Oh, I'm going to have to move that round this side. Actually, I'm going to have to...
Peter Smith says no Eclipse cocktail then.
Eclipse cocktail.
Just got some Vimto.
Oh, Vimto, yeah. Bit too early for much else. Right, let's get back in position here.
Does that cloud look to be moving a bit?
Yeah, it's actually getting better, I think. I
Yeah.
think we've... I'm going to have to move that. I'm having to tilt the camera further back as the sun gets higher in the sky. I do need to get... I need to remove my tape. Let's move this on here. In fact, can you give us an hand?
Yeah, what do you need me to do?
Just hold that for us.
Just a sec.
I'm just going to have to move the tripod round, because as I'm tilting it up, I need that hole at the back, otherwise it won't go high enough. And also we have to move this, just move it back a bit as well, because it's obscuring the...
Oh, it's stuck on washing line.
It's live,
Oh
folks.
dear.
Yeah, it's really... I'm going to move that way up now. Right. That's it, I think I've got it now.
I can't really move it anymore because it's stuck.
Yeah, that'll do, as long as it's clearing this path. Right, so let's have a go.
Do you need your tape?
I think I'll manage without, because I don't want it to pull. I don't want it to pull this out. Actually, yeah, I will use it, because just in case it does accidentally pull it out. Just put that in there. That's it, we should be okay now. I shouldn't have to move the tripod again now, as it's... I don't think.
Oh, it's quite clear up there now.
Yeah. Right, let's go back to that.
And it's 10:46.
10:46.
So we should be seeing something in about 5 minutes.
Shall I show you how to switch this on the computer? So you see that one there? You just turn that one on and off, and that'll just cut between us.
What are you pressing?
Enter.
Oh.
That there. So just for future reference, that's what you do there. So yeah, we're back on there. Let's go back to zoom. I can just make that a little bit, but we can't see any chunk out of the sun yet. What time is it now?
It's 10:47-ish.
And it does look a little bit, you know, the background is black, but obviously the sun is very, very bright. You can't look at it. You can through this camera because I've got a neutral density filter on the front of it. If I just turn it off there, you can see what a difference it makes. I've lost focus now because it's...
We've got Ironheart Adventures, morning guys, from Not So Sunny Bolton.
From Bolton?
Yeah.
We've got a few from over the Pennines there then. Bolton and Oldham.
Yeah.
Yep, we've got no chunk out yet, have we?
No, nothing yet.
What else can we say about the Eclipse? There's some more eclipses coming up. Nice 7th of September 2025, there's a total lunar eclipse. And on the 12th of August, there's a total, a total solar eclipse. So
That's in 2026.
In 2026, on the 12th of August.
Is that right? Didn't we say this year? Wasn't the one this year?
No, it must be 26, mustn't it? It'd be a bit of a coincidence to get them both together like that.
Yeah.
Is that must be a total eclipse in Torrevieja then?
I'm not sure.
We think. that'd be good. So it's the same as what we've got now, only we'll get total, or totality as they call it.
Can I just check that?
Yeah, just check the date, 12th of August 26. I thought it was 25 as well.
I thought it was. I might have written that down.
So, and then the 28th of August 26, there's a partial lunar eclipse. So yeah, there's a lot of eclipsing going on this year. Makes it quite interesting, doesn't it?
No, it says 26.
Yeah, it must be 26 then. Well, it's 10:50, 10:49. So we should really, it'd be nice to see the start of the moon just cutting into the sun. Let me just move it a little bit so we can see. It's not a brilliant tripod, this, folks. Yeah, it'll be nice to see the first chunk, won't it, coming out there.
The last solar partial eclipse took place on October 14th, 2023.
Oh, right.
I don't remember that one, but we will have been here, won't we?
Yeah. They're not so much publicised, are they, really?
No. Where's that going?
That'll be right. Leave it there. I'm sort of looking up there, and the moon must be very, very close to the sun.
Oh, it's 10:50, so...
Yeah, 2 minutes to go. It's riveting viewing, this, isn't it?
It's exciting.
I'm going to move this a bit, because it's not actually doing...
It's stuck on that washing line.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Not that one, the one above it.
Shall we lower it?
Unless, yeah, you could lower it. Be able to move it if you lower it.
And then we'll move it, because it's just sort of not doing a great deal. It's not stuck now, is it?
We'll put that under there.
Let's lower it down.
There, that's better.
Yeah, it's not actually doing out, is it? So we'll just...
Do we need it?
Well, we'll manage without, unless it gets... so we can't see anything. Let's shift it out of the way.
It's still on that bit.
Yeah, but right. It's okay there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, let's just get this back in shot again.
Well, I think the sky is clearing now, so that's good. Just a little bit of wispy cloud.
For those photographers out there, it's a Sony lens, this, a G Master lens, a 70 to 350 millimeter, but it's a APS-C sensor. It's a bit complicated, this, but that means it's, when you put it on an APS-C sensor, you actually get more, more length. So it's about 525, it works out, 525 millimeter zoom lens. And I've got this little bit of digital zoom there that I'm showing you now. So we can get quite a large image. That's 4 times normal size. I'll drop it down so we can see the full image. And I'm filming on a Sony 6700 camera. We'll start recording now, and hope to see the bite out of the sun. What time is it now? It must be nearly there.
It's yes, it's 10:53.
Yeah. So keep your eye on and tell me whereabouts the bite's going to come.
So we've just got a few more comments now. Have a look at those. Annette Wallace, can hear you now, thanks. That's good. Antoinette Drum, good morning from a cloudy island. We've got Mick Phillips, good morning from Fleetwood.
From Fleetwood.
Sean Bruce, morning folks, from Sean and Lynn in Scotland. And we've got Leslie Stewart, says it's very interesting to watch, so invested in this now.
Wow,
fantastic.
there we go. We'll keep nipping back because we just want to see the first chunk coming out. I'm not actually sure where it's going to be. I can't look at the sun. I don't know where.
You can use that.
No, I'm not going to do because I value my eyesight so much. But I'm not sure where the chunk's going to come from. Oh, I think I can see.
I think is it on the top?
Yeah, it's about
Right.
1 o'clock, isn't it?
It just needs to.
Right, let me just. Oh yes.
Yes, you can see a little bit now.
Now then, where? We can just see it there. 1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock.
About 1:30ish. We can see a chunk of the moon coming into the sun. Wow, that is. I think with the naked eye, you're not going to see that.
Yeah, Wayne's seen it just starting, I think, top right about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, brilliant.
Scott Finlay starting now, top right. So yeah.
No, it is. Well,
It
that's
has
amazing.
begun.
Now it's going to take an hour and a half.
I hope you've got your drinks ready, your cup of coffee or whatever it is you want in. It's going to be a long morning.
Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got to keep moving the camera as it passes through. Let's just lower it down a little bit. For some reason I thought we were going to come about 8 o'clock. I don't know why, there's no reason for it, but
Oh, total opposite side.
yeah, total opposite side. Exactly the opposite side.
Annette Wallace says there's a total eclipse in September this year.
Yeah, okay. I wonder if she means a lunar
yeah,
though.
it's the lunar.
Yeah, it's a lunar
that's,
one.
That's September, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
7th of September this year, there is a total lunar eclipse.
Now last year we saw, we were walking home from town, weren't we, and you saw a shadow, we didn't know anything about it,
It
and
was
we
very
saw.
strange, I thought it was a cloud,
Yeah.
but then it never moved.
Yeah, no, we kept looking at it and thinking, I wonder what that is, and I thought it must be an eclipse.
Yeah.
And it was, wasn't it? A little eclipse.
Was that last year or the year before?
It might have been a couple of years ago. Now we can see it now quite clearly. The chunk missing.
Don't forget not to look at the sun direct.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it, I'm just looking at my viewfinder on the camera. There's nowhere to look up there. And the shutter speed on this camera is 8,000th of a second. So for me to be able to get you a picture like this, I've got a neutral density filter on, which is a 10 times neutral density filter. I've got a shutter speed of 8,000, which is really, really fast. And I've got the aperture fully closed at it's at f32. So if I open it a little bit, it's too bright. So it's fully closed, f32, and 8,000th of a second. And again, the ISO, if people know about photography, the ISO is at its lowest, about 50, ISO 50. Now we can see now, can't we? That's a big chunk there coming out.
Yeah. If you're liking what you see, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, please, guys. All helps the channel.
Any more comments?
Nothing more yet, no.
Now, the way that moon is coming in, it looks like, you know, if it's coming in straight to cover the sun, like if it was a total eclipse, that would come in at the exact angle to cover the whole thing, wouldn't it, like a disc? And to me, the way that's coming in, it is sort of going quite straight, isn't it? So I think we're going to see quite a large chunk taken out of the sun here.
Yeah.
So we're about 10 minutes into the start of the eclipse.
We've got 53 people watching.
Wow, excellent. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Yeah.
We had a bit of trouble kicking off, didn't we? I don't know what, something went wrong. I couldn't really get the live pictures going, but we've done it now, so So I apologise to anybody that might have been waiting a bit long for it to start.
There's always a problem, isn't there?
There's always a problem.
Especially with lives. Got Ian Tierney. Hi from Ian and Christina in cloudy Chorley. Wish we could be there in sunny Low Crispin. Keep up the good work.
Right,
Cheers,
Chorley.
Ian. Chorley.
That's another
Where Chorley cakes
another
come from.
Lancastrian. Nice of you to pop in.
Yeah, thanks for popping in. Well, it makes your Saturday morning a bit different, doesn't it?
Yeah. It'll just be over just in time for the match, won't it?
Yeah, that's that's 1:30 kick off here, isn't it?
And we're playing some Lancastrians this afternoon. Accrington Stanley.
Who are they?
Not just drifting out of focus for some reason. Probably just left frame there. It's on autofocus. Very difficult to focus under these conditions. I'm having to constantly adjust, as you probably got the message by now. And I think my battery's going to go soon, so we've got a battery on standby to get back in there.
What, on your camera?
Yeah, I'll need one of those. He's going to go any second now.
Want to get one for you?
Yeah, we might as well put it in now, and then let's just swap over to this camera.
Which one do you want?
Yeah, any one of those
Anyone?
will do. So I'm going to turn this off for a second. It is going to go, it's been on for a while. Put that one in its place. Yeah, that's it, the Sony one, that's the best battery. It'll last a bit longer. Back on again. Let's go back onto our little zoom control to reset now because it's gone off.
A bit more cloud going over it now, isn't there?
There, it's nicely in focus now. An overexposed sun, background's black. We've still got some clouds, haven't we?
We have. Scott Finlay says, trying to view it here in Scotland, but typical Scottish tradition, all I can see is grey cloud.
Oh dear.
Anne-Marie Fisher says, stopping us going out shopping, sat watching in sunny Dream Hills.
I wonder if, like in Scotland, which is, we're about 900 miles away from Cleckheaton, you know, as the crow flies. Scott Finlay in Scotland is going to be another 200 miles, 250 miles north. I wonder how that affects the, you know, if you could see that same thing where the moon
Probably
would
coming
be.
at a different angle, maybe.
It might not even have started yet in Scotland. I don't know. But it could be in a totally, well, not a totally different place.
Well, I don't think he's going to be able to let us know either because it's cloud.
Well, let us know, Scott, if you
Yeah,
if
if you see it.
if you see anything. See if it's same as this. You're probably slightly different, I would think. I'm trying to position it in the bottom corner so we get a little bit longer before I've got to adjust the camera.
Stacey Tyler's asking, going back to your previous video, do you know if the hippie market has gone for good or just while renovations are going on?
It's going to be at the bottom of the yellow brick road, which I don't think they're very happy about because they're not going to get a lot of business there, are they?
No, is that just temporary? We don't really know, do we?
Yeah, I don't know whether it's temporary or not, but it would be a shame to, you know, for them to be totally moved permanently to that place. If it's temporary, it's not so bad, is it? They'll know they're going back, but they're not going to get as much business there, are they?
It depends what work they're doing in the area where they're moving from.
Yeah.
So if anybody knows, anybody watching that knows, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. One or two have come in. I found out through one of our subscribers that it was going to it's the Alzheimer's Centre at the bottom of the Yellow Brick Road, and that's where it's going, just somewhere around there. We might get a few comments about that now.
Yeah. Yeah, Stacey says it's such a shame if it moves permanently. Yeah, I think people will miss it, won't they?
Well, it was not good for the town, is it? I think, you know, Torrevieja's history is that place. You know, it would be a shame for it to disappear.
Anne-Marie says, I saw a film of the finished area and it looked like they were bringing some of the stalls back, but not as many.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Well, it's a lovely day, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's warm as well, isn't it?
The sun's warm, yeah, it's nice. At least it's not raining. I have to bring it down on here because
Oh, you can't see it, yeah. Oh, well,
Comments
you
go
can
down
see it on
there.
here, can't you? So we're, what are we in? 52, coming up to 5, 10, 15 minutes into the eclipse. And it is moving, slowly but surely, going across the surface of the sun. I wonder why we can't get it on our monitor here. It's very bright now, and you can't really see much. When you're outside in the sun on the solarium and you're trying to look at a TV screen or a computer screen, it is pretty tricky. It's too bright.
Annette Wallace says, absolutely brilliant, thanks for this, it's great to see. Love your videos and live chats.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Annette.
We appreciate it. That's nice and sharp. Sometimes it's nice and sharp, the image. But these cameras are sort of autofocus, and if I put it in manual focus I'd be hours trying to get it spot on, so it does a pretty good job. I'm happy with that picture, really. A bit overexposed, isn't it? Overexposed to the sun. Can't really do much about that. I'm just interested to see how far it's going to come into the disk of the sun. It looks like it's coming head on to me, because you know when it started it was at like 1 o'clock. You sort of just moved a little bit down and in, which means it's going to go pretty much like this.
Yeah.
You know, not total eclipse, but it looks like it's going to be a lot. Maybe 2/3 of the sun might be covered. That'll be interesting to see that, and also it'll make a difference to the way everything looks. I remember in 96, 97, 98, I can't remember what year it was, it was about that time when we had one in the UK, and I had my big camera in the garden and I filmed the eclipse. It wasn't a total eclipse, but it was like this, it was very similar, and everything looked different when it reached the maximum. The colours, there were no colours, it just looked sort of insipid. All the greens had gone grey, the blues had gone grey. It just looked really weird. A bit like Twilight, only different.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we'll get that today.
We will see. Stacey Tyler is asking Anne-Marie, is that video on YouTube? She would be interested in looking at it, if so.
Which one? The one that I did in '98?
No, she's asking Anne-Marie about it because she saw a film of the finished area, and it looked like they were bringing some of the stalls back.
All right, yeah. I'm sure we will at some point. We will. Let's just move the camera again.
Anne-Marie says it was a Spanish news report. She's going to try and find it and post the link. That'd be good, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. That's a nice shot there. Does change a little bit. That's really coming in now, isn't it?
Mm.
What can you hear?
I think it's an
Oh,
ad.
it's an advert. Oh,
Just
coming adverts. I put the adverts on absolute minimum. We don't want to
Yeah. They're annoying, aren't they?
annoying adverts.
And we've got Martin Long.
Hey up, Martin.
I am watching a Pac-Man game here, Mike. Crack a beer open, let's get drunk and have a siesta this aft like a real Spaniard.
Aye. Pac-Man.
Scott Finlay says, just checked on the time and date on the website. It started at 10 o'clock GMT and is to last till 12:14. The size of the eclipse is also larger this far north, but nobody will know as we can't see anything. Oh, that's a shame, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That's, yeah, if we were in the UK, it's always the same. And I think I've
Yeah.
missed one or two previously about with the weather. I keep recording a bit so I can probably show the highlights
Yeah.
when we've done. The live eclipsing. I seem to remember from a Monty Python sketch a few years ago. 1, 2, 3.
Anything happening on La Jolla? Can you see? Are they
No, we
working
just
today?
show people, but ooh,
That's a bit out of focus.
yeah, it's not. It's the actual. I don't know why it does that. It's got a setting which we can't. I can't get rid of it at the moment. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but we'll find out what it is and get rid of it because I don't like it. It's one of those things that, you know, when people are on the news and they've got the sat in front of the computer and it puts all the background out of focus. It's got one of the filters on it. I don't know how to get rid of it. Maybe somebody can tell me. Can you see then that the outside of the frame is out of focus?
Yeah.
It'll just focus on what's in the foreground. And it shouldn't really do that on my pocket. It must be a preset on OBS. We're using OBS actually to do this, not my usual. Which I didn't bring this time because we've only got 10k cases and it's difficult to bring everything. So I've just brought the laptop. Whoops. There's the MacBook camera, which sort of follows you about when it's interested in doing so. That one is better, and then you see how quickly it moves through the frame, the sun, very, very quickly.
Philip says, didn't know it was visible here in the UK. I would have brought a welding helmet home from work. It's sunny now in Oldham.
Is it?
That's good.
Right, I've got slight problems now with this. It's very, very high in the sky now.
Graham Palmer says, Julie says hi. Hi Julie.
Hi Julie.
Lovely day this morning. A trip to the Habaneros is on the books for coffee later.
All right.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Are we on there? So if I can get a better shot there, it's not quite there.
We've been eating them biscuits you gave us, Graham.
I've nearly eaten them all.
I think Mike had two first night.
I like them.
Yeah, they're quite nice. They're different.
Yeah.
The aniseed. What were they? Aniseed.
Aniseed, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try that one.
They make a mess when you're eating them then. Or
make
is
a
that
mess,
just
yeah.
you?
That's just me. What are we in now? We're sort of 15 and 8, 15, 23 minutes in.
Yeah, it's 11:15 now.
What we don't know. Do we know the total? See if you can find out what the total, or the nearest we get to totality. It's in there somewhere. The start time for us were 10:52. I know like Scott Finlay was saying, in Scotland it's going to be a different time. It's going to be a different time wherever you are. The end time for us is 12:34. Start time 10:52, end time 12:34. So that's, I suppose it's going through, and we'll see it go through and then back out again. You can see how fast the sun's moving. I remember once filming in Hull, and I'd got the 40 times lens on my camera. We were filming a concert, and the quayside, it was to do with the what they call that yacht thing every year. It's a big
boat race.
Yeah, it wasn't a boat race. It was the tall ships. I think it was the tall ships. It's a long time ago, and I was filming a concert, and then I was there for about 2 or 3 days, I think. A 3-day thing, a 3-day event, and there was a full moon one night, and I'd got my 40 times Canon lens, which is an amazing lens, and you can fill the whole screen with the moon. And it takes about 4 minutes for the moon to go from one end to the other, the whole thing to move out from frame. A bit similar to this really. Yeah. It's just leaving frame now. It only takes probably less actually in this case. Whether the sun goes a little bit faster than the moon, I don't know, but it's the earth that's spinning round, I suppose. Just reframe there. It's moving very fast, but we are quite zoomed in at the moment, so let's go back out again. We'll get longer to look.
Well, it says here the local time in Malaga, the maximum eclipse time 11:47 and 27 seconds.
Is that when it's maxed out? When it's
that's the maximum eclipse.
So that'll be they call Malaga. It totality, don't they? Well, Malaga's in the path of the total eclipse. Valencia's in the path of the total eclipse, so it's sort of going down that way. If you look online, you'll see a shadow where the shadow is, and I think like you know, Bilbao, Santander, northern Spain is going right over the top of that. He's just clipping the top of Portugal and then out towards the Balearic Islands, Mallorca, Minorca and Ibiza, and like Mallorca is right, I think, right smack in the middle. So that they'll get to a total eclipse there.
Oh.
Yeah. We're just on the outside of the shadow, which is a bit unfortunate, but we can see we're getting quite a decent eclipse, and it's still coming in. But when you think it's only Mallorca, how far away is Mallorca? It's not that far, is it?
It's not that far, is it, really?
A couple of 100 miles, maybe. Maybe a bit, I don't know, from Torrevieja. And they're going to get a total eclipse there, I think. I think it tells you there what the path is.
Well, I'm just looking at all these other countries. It don't actually say Mallorca on there.
No, it gives a town, I think. I've seen Palma mentioned. So Palma's sort of, is it South Mallorca, isn't it, Palma?
No, I can't see Palma on this list.
I wonder why we haven't got it on here, I think. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Playlist. History. Your videos. Difficult to see, isn't it? It's so bright. Trying
Yeah.
to see a TV screen. It doesn't really matter, does it? It's not doing.
We don't need it on there.
No, we've got it all here, haven't we? I just don't know why it's not on there. Search. Library. Here we go, live, look. Live, there's a few people eclipsing. Yeah, look.
Yeah, there'll be a few videos of this, won't there?
As I said before, the reason the camera's moving about a lot is the wind. It's a little bit windy up here. Just shuddering a bit. So we'll keep with it until it finishes, around about 12:34.
Well, we've got 42 people watching.
Great. I know it's not riveting viewing, folks, but it's a nice thing to see, and it only happens every few years.
So we've got Johnny Fanta, hello from Linda, watching you from my bed in Ireland.
In Ireland, great. I know it missed the UK on the left. You know, it went across the, again looking at the shadow, it went across the Atlantic, down from Iceland and Greenland, and sort of sweeping around the British Isles and then hitting sort of France and northern Spain. So it just missed Ireland.
Graham says, don't forget Monday night if you're going. We'll text time for meet up later.
What's that?
Because Simon's coming, isn't he?
Oh, aye, Simon. Is he watching?
Well, I've not heard from him. No mention there. Yes, just let us know, Graham.
Oh, I'm getting hungry now. Got some fish and chips?
It's 25 past 11. We had fish and chips yesterday.
Recording. Let's have a look at this. Let's move this a little bit.
My watch has just automatically set an alarm because I've just said it's 25 past 11. It's turned my alarm on, look, for 11:25.
He must have thought you said set my alarm for 11:25. Clever, aren't they? A bit too clever for my liking.
Clever.
I like that creep into the picture from this position. Any more comments?
No.
How many people have we got watching us?
It's 43 at the moment.
43 people. Thanks for dropping by. I'll do an edit of this, get all the nice pictures out and put it online at some point after this.
Martin Long says, talking of eats, Mike, can you get takeaways like fish and chips where you are?
Yeah, yes, well, yeah, we've got a couple of places where we can actually go. We could go and get fish and chips.
You don't have like a fish and chip shop where you can just
No.
go in and take away?
No.
Not just where we are.
We could do with that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
We had a nice fish and chips yesterday, didn't we? At
did.
the Bohem. And it was only €6. Can you believe it? €6. At the Bohem. The Bohem. Is it Bohem or Bohem?
Bohem, I'm not sure.
And yeah, very nice. It's next to the chicken well, there's a charity shop, and then there's Chicken Shack, and then just after the coming back towards the main road there's La Boheme, and it's a nice little cafe there. Very good value fish and chips on a Friday.
Oh, it means get delivered.
Yeah, get delivered. I don't think there is, you know. We could do with somebody, couldn't we?
Not that we know of.
But it's not that far. I mean, we can walk. It's only 300 yards to, say, Harry's, not Harry's, at Dave's place.
Yeah.
He does fish and chips. Or we could go to Shannon's bar. They do Dave's fish and chips.
Do they still? Somebody said they got their own.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Chef now.
We haven't been in for a while, have we?
No.
But yeah, we could go to Dave's place and get fish and chips. He does lovely fish and chips. And there's a few places, well, they're the only one round here, aren't they, in Altos Limina, where we
Yeah.
are, which is literally, what, 200 yards that way.
And Bacon Butter, they do fish goujons, don't
Yeah,
they?
fish goujons, yeah. So yeah, there's these places we can go and get them if we're desperate. Well, we don't have to be desperate, do we? But there are some dedicated fish and chip restaurants, like Tweety's, which is in Aguas Nuevas, which is about 2 miles that way.
It's a bike ride over that.
It's a bike ride,
Over
yeah.
the bridge.
Difficult bike ride at the moment though, because of the roadworks that are going on at La Jolla across there. But that should soon be open. You'd think that road. I mean, it's finished, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see when they finish the roundabout, and then they'll open up all those roads. So that's be great for traffic. Give them a bit of a detour.
So we've got a couple more watching. James Campbell, hi, watching from cloudy Falkirk.
Right. Well, it's a shame it's cloudy where you are.
Marion O'Regan, morning all, as they say in America. Have a good one, Marion. Stacey Tyler's asking, will there be another Cooking with Yvonne video soon?
Oh,
You see, I mentioned that to you the other day. You says nobody watches them.
nobody watches them.
We'll think about that one. Graham Palmer says, liked your last 2 videos, guys, and the mic jokes that come with them.
The mic jokes, oh wow. My smelly feet. You like my smelly feet joke?
You changed your socks this morning?
I've changed them, yeah. I've got my shoes on. We've still got a little bit of a wind, haven't we? A little bit of a
chilly wind, yeah.
chilly wind, but we think it's going soon.
Yeah, it's supposed to be changing direction, I think. Is it next week? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's blowing down from the north at the moment. It's going to change direction tomorrow. It's supposed to be 24 degrees today.
It might peak at that this afternoon.
Well, it says it's 19 at the moment. If the wind dropped a bit, it would feel warmer.
Yeah.
19 degrees tomorrow, 23 on Monday. So it's getting better.
Yep, I can see which way it's going now. You know where it took the piece out of the top there? It was about 2 o'clock and now it's probably about, 1 o'clock. So it must be going that way. Now, we're not sure it's going to skim that way or go further in. I think it's looking like it's going to skim across to the left, isn't it?
It does, yeah.
So we might not get that eerie, dark thing.
Zarina Bacchus is in. Hi, Zarina.
Ah, Zarina, yeah.
Marion says, love the music, so relaxing.
Oh, which one? The latest video one, does she mean? I wonder.
Possibly.
On there's a track I used on the last 2 videos, which I've not used before, but from our same composer, who's from Ukraine, and he's called Vladimir Ashamylev, and he does all the music that we use. Very talented composer, and that was one of his tracks. A bit cool it was, a bit
different to what we've normally used.
Yeah, I just liked the feel of it. It was a nice laid back track. Bit on the jazzy side.
Peter Smith says, many good fish and chip shops, but avoid delivery services because it is very difficult to maintain the quality of crispy products beyond 10 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
That's true, isn't it? Because they go a bit soggy, don't they, when they're wrapped up. Can always put them in air fryer.
Yeah.
So what time did I say it was the maximum there? Because it must be getting near that now.
Did you actually get a time online? Because if you go halfway
did.
between the start and the finish,
I said like the in Malaga.
10:52, 12:34.
Did I say 11:47 or something?
Yeah, it sounds about right. 11:47. 8, 60, 94, 102 minutes in total.
Yeah, 11:47.
11:47.
Maximum.
Right, and what are we on now? We're on
11:32.
Okay, so it looks like we're not going to get as much, much more bitten out. Stop the camera again.
Reminds me of that Jaffa Cake advert.
Yeah. Pac-Man. Yeah, it looks like it's going to skim the top, and that's because it's not moving in, is it? It's sort of moved in, but it's not moving to the centre. It's skimming across the top. Because if it's 11:47, you say the meat of it, or halfway through, then it's not going to move that much in the next few minutes, is it?
No.
But we'll stick with it and see what happens. It might suddenly drop like a stone. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Still recording. I think I might need to make an adjustment to the tripod because it's almost directly above. You might need to give me a hand here.
What do you need to do?
I think what I need to do is use them chairs on the front leg so I can tilt the camera further back. So
Is
let's
that
have a
going to be
look.
too much? Shall I take one off?
Let's just cut to that for a second. Yeah, let me just take this off. I think we can do it this way because otherwise I won't be able to tilt the camera further back enough. Or back
Is it
far.
too high with two chairs?
That should be okay. So I need to go down like that so I can tilt it further back. Now I've got to be careful.
It's going to fall back.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, let me go a little bit further. So that's taking the. That should be okay, I think. Right, let me see.
The
if
wind
I can
won't get it, will it?
Well, if it does, I'll catch it. It's a very cheap camera.
We've got Phil Higgins watching from Windy Ravens Animal Sanctuary in Wexford Island.
All right.
Very windy and showers.
Well,
So you won't be seeing the sun then.
I'll say and get a bit more now. Just waiting for it to. We'll go from there. Just it's going to go north, northwest, northeast, not northwest. It's clear today, isn't it? Just them few odd clouds.
Yeah, can you? Yeah, the mountains look clear, don't they? Martin Long says, my mum used to send me to the chippy when I was a kid on my bike. They were always soggy and black with the newspaper, but we enjoyed them because they were a treat.
Yeah. Fish and chips, a bit of a luxury, weren't they?
Aye.
Luxury
Expensive.
item.
Good. Stephen Birth, good morning. Looks lovely. Thanks for joining us, Stephen.
Wind's getting up again.
YouTubies. Hi all, just took a short vid with smartphone.
Ooh, that must be difficult with a smartphone. They do zoom in quite well though, don't they? You can get quite a tight shot, but you'd have to watch your eyes when you're trying to
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah, you damage your eyes, don't look at the sun with your bare eyes. All through sunglasses.
That's a nice picture now, it's nice and sharp, but that's just using the optics of the lens. I've got a little digital zoom, I could go a little bit further in. Just to graze the picture a little bit, but not too bad. There's no way you can see this without special equipment. You know, you can't look at the sun. It just looks normal, really, when you look at it, or try and look at it. I just sort of quickly glanced, you know, at the sun like you do,
Yeah,
and it just looks normal. It just looks like it normally does.
I've even tried looking through that. What is it? This.
And it's still too
paper
bright.
Stuff. I've folded it over 3 times, and
Yeah.
it still can't see anything.
Let's have a go with it.
Nick and Jules out and about. Hi guys, nice video. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, even folded 4
You
times.
still can't see it, can you?
Yeah, no. It still looks like a round sphere. You do need to, you know, you need a special camera to see it.
Stephen Birth says, what you're using, Mike? Good image.
Yeah, I'm using a Sony A6700 camera, which is an APS-C sensor camera with a Sony G Master 70 to 350mm lens with an ND filter on it, and shutter speed's 8000, the fastest I can get it, and the aperture's the smallest I can get it, which is f32. And point and shoot, and that's it, and it's still overexposed. The sun's a bright thing, but I think that's probably as best you can do. I can't really, I suppose I could get another ND filter. In fact, let me just borrow that thing again. Where's it gone? I'll put this in front of the lens. A 1x ND filter, which is in front of the lens now. No difference whatsoever on one. I'll double it, and then it goes out of focus because it's creating a blurred image. But that exposure is probably better than that. But I can't get the exposure down anymore because everything's at its smallest and its fastest. Lowest ISO I can get with the fastest shutter speed I can get, and the smallest aperture I can get. So those 3 things. That's the, you know, to get the least light onto the sensor in the camera. It's a mirrorless camera, so it's got a sensor on it. But that's not bad. I'm happy with that, and it's pretty much in focus at the moment. And you can see how fast it's moving through the frame there. But to time it, see how long it takes. Probably, I'd say 3 or 4 minutes to actually go through frame. That's the wind that's moving it at the moment. It's quite windy now.
YouTube says you can do a pinprick in tinfoil to look at the sun directly, but it has to be an absolute tiniest pinprick.
Yeah, like a pinhole camera. And you can actually, you can do that and then project that image through the pinhole onto a piece of white paper and see it that way. That works as well.
Yeah.
But it's not a very good image. And in these conditions, when it's so bright today, you'd have a problem seeing it. So I suppose this is the best way to do it, but it's an expensive way to do it because the equipment's quite expensive. Yeah, it'd be hard to say. I'll have to try that. You try put a pinhole in a piece of paper and put it on there.
Tinfoil.
You find it hard to see it because it's so
Yeah.
bright. And you've got to be in the sunlight to do it, otherwise you won't get it, would you?
No.
And we're on a digital zoom as well. That's the maximum zoom on the 350mm lens, which at a full frame equivalent is 525mm because it's an APS-C sensor. And then I can go to 4 times. That's another 4 times magnification on a digital zoom there, which is quite big. But it does make the image a little bit softer, so we'll stick with that. I've got a feeling that's about as much as we're going to get out of the sun, don't you? See how it's now, it said at 2 o'clock and it's now about 12 o'clock, isn't it?
Well, it's
The middle of-
11:43 now, so
11:43.
it's sort of coming up to its maximum.
So that's the maximum. Yeah.
Stephen says, good stuff, I'm learning with the drone myself at the minute.
That's a good idea. I could send the drone up and see if I can get a bit nearer.
Don't think you'll get much nearer.
See if I can get a brief full shot there on my maximum image. That's the maximum I can get. And that looks like it's probably going to be about the most it's going to take out the sun.
YouTube says, even with the tinfoil pinprick, you can seriously hurt your eyes and even go blind though, so best not to do it.
Yeah, best not bother.
It's not worth the risk, is it?
Just watch our channel instead.
Yeah.
It's nearly an hour now, it's coming up to an hour since it started.
What was that? Something blue.
What time do you say? 11 what? 11?
It's 11:45 now, it's 11:47
Alright, so another 3 minutes to its,
maximum.
yeah. So we've got Bradford City this afternoon, +1 hour time. If we win today, we go top,
Oh yeah,
don't we?
yeah.
Got to beat Accrington Stanley. I don't
Well,
think they're doing that well, Accrington Stanley. If anybody's out there, Accrington fans.
Well, don't speak too soon about Bradford
Well,
City.
I know, as soon
They
as
might
I...
beat us.
yeah, we seem to lose to the bottom clubs and play well against the top ones. Let's move
Are
that
any of
down
our
there.
good players back?
Yeah, we've got 1 or 2 back. Let's have a look at that chunk. There's a good look at the chunk. And we're on the time now where it's going to be, it's most, aren't we?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting what time you said.
I said 11:47, which it is now.
Right, so now is the most it's going to take out the sun. And it started off just at 2, and you can see it's gone past now. It's like 11:30 now in terms of the
Yeah.
where it is, or 11:45ish.
So it came in at about 1:30 and it's going to leave at about, what, 10:30, 11?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think it might. Well, yeah, probably will, because it'll go across there, won't it?
Yeah.
Oh, the wind's getting up a little bit now, so
Just get very windy up here, doesn't it?
yeah. In summer though, it's a blessing, isn't it?
Yeah.
A nice breeze.
YouTube says we had an apocalyptic, is that the
Apocalyptic.
right word?
Epileptic.
Total eclipse in southern Germany, July 2000, plunged into absolute darkness for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, well, I'd love to see
It's
that.
great, that, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
really eerie.
Well, it looks like we're going to get one. It says
Well,
there,
they
isn't it?
say solar eclipse, the next total solar eclipse, 12th of August 2026, next year.
Yeah, well, that'd be brilliant. I'll be here for. Well, will
We
we
won't be here then.
Well,
no.
we might be. We can
Well-
make arrangements to be here.
Yeah.
What date? 20?
12th of August.
Yeah, well that just mean us coming a bit earlier, so we'd have to plan our 90 days in and out a little bit more. But I would like to see that.
Yeah. But you might be able to see it in UK.
No, you won't. No, if it's totally here, it won't be totally in UK because of the difference in you know, the shadow. It's not going to be, unless it goes over the UK and over Spain. But I don't think it will, because I don't think that's a path it would take. I don't think. But we can soon book a few days.
Touring Torrevieja and Spain says Bradford will win today, 3-1. Keep the faith up, the chickens.
How's that?
Touring Torrevieja and Spain.
Oh, right, okay. I hope so. I hope you're right. That'll be great.
We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah. Finishes at 12:34. So another 40 minutes ish and it'll be gone.
Yeah.
We'll stop here with it though until it actually goes, and then we've covered the whole thing.
YouTube says go Bournemouth.
Go Bournemouth.
Football, I suppose.
Oh. Who are they playing today, YouTubers? Bournemouth. Is it there's also FA Cup quarter-finals today as well, isn't there?
Is there?
And I can't think who's in it because we got knocked out in first round. Like we always do. Now let's just change. Again, it's getting a bit tricky because the sun is nearly directly above us. Let's change that there. Wow, it's almost above us now, isn't it?
Anne-Marie says good luck to Preston North End tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're quarter-finalists in the FA Cup, yeah.
Norman Collis playing tomorrow versus Man City.
Yeah, that's quarter-final. Oh, they're playing Man City. Does it say?
I don't know, it just says playing tomorrow versus Man City. YouTube, it says Bournemouth versus Man City. Oh, it's Bournemouth and Man City tomorrow. Right. FA.
Right, this is getting quite difficult too, because the camera is nearly pointing vertical. So what you get for bringing a travel tripod on your travels instead of a nice big tripod that does a bit more, like points straight up. Reminds me of filming aircraft at an air show, and I'll be filming the paratroopers jumping out of the plane, and it's always right above where we are. And it's really difficult to take with a big lens on and the weight.
No wonder you've got a bad neck.
I know, that's when my neck and my back's had it. That's a nice shot, isn't it?
You're going to do what is it? A fast thing, what we call it? Time lapse.
Yeah, the only problem is the camera moves so much, it's going to go brrr, move, brrr, move, brrr, it can look a bit odd, isn't it?
Yeah. True.
Yeah, probably will do though. I'm recording this. Recording the best bits. Yeah, I'm sort of slightly disappointed. I thought it would cover a bit more of the sun than it has done. I read somewhere that it'd be 2/3, which would have been great, wouldn't it? But when you
Maybe in a
think,
different country.
well, just that, say 100 miles makes so much difference. And when that, you know, the sun's, it's only 93 million miles away, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the moon's 250,000 miles away. It's amazing that it makes so much difference, just a couple of 100 miles on Earth, that it looks so different.
Yeah.
Like in Valencia, which is only, what, 100 miles up the road? You get totality up there, and down here, we're only getting that little chunk out.
You get totality up in
I think
Valencia.
so, yeah, because if you look on that thing, I'm sure it said you did there. And in Mallorca, because it goes right over the top, you see. You're in the middle of the shadow. If you're in the middle of the shadow, you're going to get totality. If you're at the edge of the shadow like we are, we're going to get this picture.
That wind's getting stronger.
It is, yeah.
We've got Sheila C viewing in Littlehampton whilst enjoying watching you both. Back out to La Mata in 2 weeks.
Oh, great stuff. So what to look forward to. Now that he's definitely gone to the left now, isn't it, of 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's noticeably to the left now. Yeah, you can see it's actually getting further away now, isn't it? It's coming there.
It's working its way over, yeah.
It's working its way over, and it's going out now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was the furthest in a few minutes ago, and now it's on its way out.
See that plane up there, look.
He'll have a good view, won't he?
Yeah. Where's he going?
Get on your app and let's see where he's going. It's quite a big plane, that as well. He must have just set off from Alicante, I think. And he's turning round.
Gran Canaria to Murcia.
Oh, Gran Canaria. To
That plane
Murcia.
above, just going over us now.
Oh, so it's going to Murcia.
Going to Murcia.
Yeah, it's going that way, isn't it? He needs to turn left a bit, doesn't he? I'm sure he knows where he's going. I don't think he needs any
Hope
advice
so.
from me.
Is it 9,000 feet?
Yeah, it looks quite low. You can just about hear him. What have we got planned for next week? What shall we do? I think we'll do a couple of meals of the day next week and see what we can get up to. You fancy doing Yvonne's cooking kitchen then? What are you going to make?
What shall I make? Any ideas?
Ask our subscribers, they'll
Any
tell you what
ideas,
to make.
anybody, what I should make in my Spanish kitchen?
I'll tell you what I could make.
What you could make?
I'll tell you what I could make.
What could you make?
A mess.
Yeah, true, very true. Anne-Marie Fisher says, thanks for this. You're very welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, very welcome. Oop. Keeping hold at camera now
Yeah,
because
it's
my
weird.
tripod's not that steady because I've had to set the front leg up and see if I can show you.
Yeah, YouTube says, thanks Mike and Yvonne, impossible to view this otherwise.
No, you can't see it. It's too dangerous to look at the sun.
Anne Marie says, a Spanish sweet dish.
A Spanish sweet dish, there you go. There's a good one for you.
What sweet dish? What do they do?
What about a nice postre?
A what?
A postre.
Postre, that's a dessert.
That's what I mean.
I'll have to Google. Let's Google.
Let's see if we can see there. You can see the tripod legs on a chair. You see the chair? Can't really see it, can you? You can see the chair on the top left, and see my what do they call them?
Your feet.
What they call
pies.
No, not Snickers, are they? What are they?
Pies in Spanish.
Pies. Yeah.
Feet is pies.
What do they call these shoes?
The Skechers.
Skechers, that's what I was thinking of. The Skechers.
Bit of dancing there.
Yeah, I'm just showing you the tripod leg. You see there on top left. It's actually on a chair because I'm having to tilt the camera back, which is not the safest thing to do.
Rob Norris says lac.
Lac.
Lac is how lake is pronounced in Brummie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, didn't you put between the lacs?
I spelled it wrong.
You missed the E out, didn't
Well, I
you?
actually changed that, and then because we had a problem with the going live, I had to use another thing where I'd spelt it wrong. Did it in a rush. So yeah.
Oh well, at least that's how it's pronounced in Brummie.
Yeah, well, I got something right then.
Yeah.
She's unusual. We've got another shot there. Give us another few minutes. Yeah, it's definitely getting smaller now, isn't it? Disappearing.
Rick and Jules are asking, she's asking us or anybody who's on the chat, do you know if the new motorhome site has been started opposite Casada Fish and Chips?
Oh, is there going to be one there? We didn't even know, did we?
We don't know, but if anybody out there knows.
Neil and Sue would know, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Because they've got friends that have got a motorhome,
Yeah.
and I can't remember their name.
Get Me to Spain.
Is it Get Me to Spain?
Yeah.
That's Neil and Sue, and it Get Me to
Neil
Spain.
and Sue in Casada.
Yeah,
They
watch
might
their
know.
channel. It's a nice channel, and the other one, is it Our Turn Now or something like that? I think it's Our Turn Now. They're from Bradford, and they're friends with Neil and Sue.
Yes.
And they've got a motorhome, and they go to. In fact, they've got a place in Casada, so they'd know.
Yeah.
So Our Turn Now, they would know about that. We don't. I'd love a motorhome, but can't afford one.
Yeah, we keep talking about getting one, don't we?
Yeah. You can see Casada from here. I'm just looking at it now. It looks very clear at the moment. Yes, I think we're on the last leg now.
Stephen Birth says, thanks for the video, we're off kid duties. Well, have a nice day, guys.
Thank you very much, thanks for coming by. I think you've seen the best of it now, to be honest. We'll just keep it going until about 1:30. Or until we get fed up, or you'll get fed up, and we'll find out.
Until there's nobody watching.
Until there's nobody watching.
Well, we've still got 31 watching,
Have we?
so if you've been watching us from the start, thank you very much.
Yeah, well done. You deserve a medal.
Yeah. Yeah, Rick and Jules, we've not been over Casada yet, so we've not passed it. But if we did go over there on our bikes, we would see it.
That's interesting.
You right there?
Yeah, I'm trying to get. Is it on us, the picture, or is it on the
It's
camera?
on you.
It's on me, just in the camera.
Everybody's watching you.
Right, I'm just trying to. It's getting more and more difficult as the camera's pointing further higher, if you see what I mean.
Well, it's a nice clear sky now.
Yeah, it's lovely clear sky. This morning I was panicking a bit because there were quite a lot of clouds,
Yeah, it's cleared.
and I thought, hey, up, we're gonna struggle here. And we seem to have just lost a little bit of. Let's get in there. 350 times zoom on the lens. There we are. That's a nice picture. And let's change the aperture's on full close there. F32. 8000 shutter speed. That's a decent shot there. It's leaving us now, is the moon. It's disappearing.
But we'll still see the moon in the sky once it's gone past, won't we?
Yeah, I still see it. But you can't really look at it because it's too near the sun.
But when it's moved away quite a bit, you'll be able to see the moon.
Yeah, when it's moved, I don't know. It's taken, what, nearly 2 hours to go through there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like 4 or 5 hours before it's over here. It's going that way, isn't it? It's going from right to left. And yeah, and it's travelling very, very slowly. I hope the sound's okay in this wind. Let us know if it's not.
We've got as muffs on as mics.
Yeah, it should be okay. And I'm under my shirt as well, so that'll help it a little bit. You are as
Just
well,
under my cardigan.
It'll be alright.
Graham says, Yvonne's kitchen, how about chicken paella?
Yeah, I thought we'd get paella or paella at some point. That's what people want, isn't it? A bit of paella. I love paella, it's great. Can't beat some paella.
Yeah.
There's a fella that does travelling. He was at where was he at?
It's called Paella Magic.
Paella Magic. Yeah, if you ever see him about, he does some really nice ones.
And he cooks about at least four different paellas.
Yeah, and he puts them all out there, and people pay something like €8 for a plate full. It's really nice. But I suppose people would argue that it's not proper Spanish, but it is made by, I think he's English. But they are really nice, aren't they?
Mm.
We had some. Where we were last at.
Lakeland?
Yeah, Lakeland.
No, it's what, Lakeside.
Lakeside. Yeah, Lakeside, isn't it?
Lakeside. Oh, is it Lakelands?
Yeah, no, it's Lakeside. At, next to Churchill's, a bit on from Churchill's.
Let me just check that name. Don't want to say it wrong.
That was on the day before your birthday, wasn't it? On the 16th of March,
It
we were there.
was.
And I had some Chinese. It was like a Chinese mix. He does like a fish mix and a meat mix and a Chinese mix. Really nice.
Yeah, Lakeland Sports Bar.
Yeah.
San Luis.
That's the last time we saw him.
Round the corner from Shamrock.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did it there. But yes, if you like paella, that's if you see Paella Magic anywhere, it's worth going.
We did a video at the Unity Bar. It's actually closed at the moment, the Unity Bar. It's just being sold again. We've heard Dilly's is buying it. I'm not sure that's right or not, I don't know. But we've got that information. I can't remember who told us now. But I know it's up for sale or it's been sold, but it's closed at the moment until they probably redo it out. And we did a video there with the paella man. It's about a year ago, is it?
Yeah.
So you can see him there on that one.
Stacey Tyler says, ooh, chicken and chorizo paella sounds lovely.
Oh yeah.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
that
it's
could be
making
an
me hungry
idea.
now.
John Hawkins, great commentary and views, but you've blown my diet off to the chippy.
Yeah.
YouTube, he says, motorhomes are way too expensive now. Early 80s, we roamed Spain in a converted £240 Leyland bus for 18 months. Good old days.
Yeah, wow. A Leyland bus. And a lot of VW camper vans about, weren't there, in them days?
Yeah.
The old ones.
Yeah.
All the hippies used to have them, didn't they?
Yeah.
Flower power and all that. It's 12:10. Another 20 minutes and it'll be all over. Is that still recording? I need to sort out that problem with OBS where it throws the background out of focus. It's a bit annoying. I don't know there must be a setting somewhere. I'll find out what it is for next time. Because it may well be affecting these pictures as well.
Yeah.
But they do seem to be fairly sharp. Yeah, it's going now, isn't it? Look.
It's on its way out.
It's going. So it's just skim the top on it.
Yeah.
Skim the
Across the
top.
top.
We'll do it again in August.
This one here.
That'll be spectacular to see that. August 26th.
Next year. So, yeah, that
6
would be
days
really
after my 70th birthday. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Wow, 70.
70 next year. Oh dear. Where's all them years gone?
Oh, thank you. Rick and Jules has just given us £5.
Oh wow.
And
Thank
says
you
you
very
have
much.
the patience of a saint.
Thank you very
Oh,
much.
thank you. That's so kind.
Shall we go and get some fish and chips? Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you very much. Rob Norris says total eclipse here 4 AM.
Oh really? They're going to have a total eclipse?
Is that this one or is that the one next year?
Let's see if he tells us.
He's in Oregon.
In Oregon, US. I don't know how to put this. Let's put it here. I need some room somehow. Let's see if we can make some room to put this back in its decent place. We're not very well organised, are we?
Yeah, why?
Are we? Oh, no, by the way. Is that it? That's a bit better, isn't
It's live.
it? We're live, aren't we? And I think we're getting to the end of the broadcast. I'll just
Still
move
got
it.
30 people watching.
Still 30. Wow, well done you 30 for stopping with us. Just alter the camera again. I think maybe not many more times. Try that one. F22. F32.
Magnus says thanks for posting this. You're very welcome. Thanks for watching.
Oh, thank you. Right, that should give us a good old. You see, it's nearly going now, look, isn't it? We'll let that go through frame this time. Is there anything else you want to say before we disappear? Probably got about 10 minutes left. Is that an advert that's just come on?
Yeah, it's had a few adverts.
Yeah, apologies for adverts. We try not to put them out when we're doing a live.
Keep skipping them.
Yeah, just skip them.
And we've had another donation.
Oh.
£4.99. Stacey Tyler.
Oh,
Love
wow.
your videos. Have a pint on me.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. We'll dip in concerto tonight. And we'll raise a glass for you. In your name. Marvellous.
Much appreciated.
It is. Oh, it's nearly gone now, isn't it? Look, it's just, it's going to go as quick as it came.
YouTubis says thanks, Mike and Yvonne. Adios, amigos.
Adios, YouTubers. I'm sure we'll see you about soon.
Adios. Thanks for watching.
Might see you on the 3rd of May and our get together.
Oh, Stacey Tyler says it wouldn't let me send £5. Sorry for the £4.99.
Really? I don't know. Weird, isn't it? I don't really understand
We
it.
won't hold you to a penny. Thanks again.
It's disappearing now, isn't it? It's nearly gone. Well, the temperature must be around 22, do you think?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, that's warmed up.
What does it say on the
Graham says, great video guys, see you soon, getting ready to go for coffee.
Yeah. Cheers, Graham.
See you later. Thanks for watching, Graham and Julie. Enjoy your coffee.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We'll see you soon, I'm sure, very soon. It says 24 degrees.
It says 21 now, but it's going to be 24.
All right, it's going to peak at 24. It feels like 24 now, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's
I
really
think it's that
warm.
wind that's just keeping it a little bit cooler.
Yeah. So there's a nice little shot of the last part of the moon. What time is it now? I think people are going now, so
12:19.
I'll keep the camera going until he's cleared the sun. So I think we'll just be round about saying our bye-byes in a second. Let's move that back this way. And we're still recording on there. The battery's held out, thankfully.
Good.
Let's do a big image. Anyway, it's almost gone now, isn't it? Another 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
12:34 does it say? 12:34.
Yeah, 12:34 it says. What are we on now? So it's 12:20.
So have we got any messages before we go?
Nothing else popped up yet.
How many watching now?
Still 27.
27. Have you still out there? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
How many thumbs up have we got?
Well, it only says 3 there, but I'm sure if I was to refresh,
Go and refresh. You should be a refresh.
there would be more.
We might get some more thumbs up if we ask nicely, do you think?
Yeah.
Makes a big difference to our algorithm. Oh, it says 43 now, look.
We've got 43 thumbs up.
That's great. I don't know what it is, but YouTube, they sort of reward you on on thumbs up and likes. Actually, even dislikes. If somebody dislikes it, they reward us as well. Don't know why that works in that way, but it does. So, good or bad, it's always a thumbs up if you enjoy the video, thumbs down if you haven't enjoyed the video. It makes no difference to us.
No. But we appreciate thumbs up.
We do. Right, well, I'm going to continue recording the bite-sized chunk, but I think on that note, it might be disappearing now. I think most people are just drifting off now. So thank you very much for joining us this morning and this afternoon. I hope you've got something out of our pictures. I think they're really interesting. It's a shame he didn't take a little bit more out of the sun. I expected it to be 2/3, but I must have misunderstood. It is 1/3, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Probably tops it 1/3.
Well,
but
if
interesting.
we're here next August, we can get the full one.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
but interesting nonetheless. And nice to have you with us. And I think all that remains to be seen is it's a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs down if you haven't enjoyed the video or the live. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already,
Because it's free.
and don't forget to hit that notification bell. 3, 2, 1.
Ping! Adios.
Adios.